Good morning. Thank you so much, as always, for having me on your transactions. I kind of wanted to touch base. It's been a crazy few weeks. Right now, our industry is going through a lot of rush and panic. With rates going up, people are having a little bit of anxiety and energy, and so I'm getting a lot of files that are not complete. And it's taking me longer to work on things because I want to make sure your file is complete and correct as soon as I touch it, which is then causing delays down the line. If I could ask for a few things that would really help me moving forward, as well as catch you up on kind of some new things that I've seen coming through files that might help, that would be great. Biggest one is please remember that page 16, you have to type in your email address. This is not going to default unless you set it up as in your templates. Even then, you're going to need to go ahead and just double check, make sure your email address is on page 16. Without that, there is no way to communicate with you. And if somebody officially, that is officially the address that's officially per this new contract where all communication is supposed to go. Because remember now, it's not about confirmation of acceptance. It's if that email was sent, that's considered sent. That's when it starts. That's when you were notified. So if we don't have an official email to say this is where you were supposed to send it, I don't really have a leg to stand on to help you defend or push back if somebody sends to an alternate email, if you have responded off your email off your phone or something else. So that's a really big issue that's coming up. The other thing is making sure you're marking off for our entities. We've got buyers and sellers moving around. We've got adding buyers. We've got switching into LLCs, switching into trusts. Have a conversation with your clients when you start the contract. And then make sure page 15, underneath both buyer and seller, if they are signing on behalf of an entity, if you fill that out on that page, we don't have to do the RCSD. But if you don't, then it's a backlog. Plus, then if it's not signed correctly indicating an entity, it actually could be an invalid contract or an invalid listing. I'm running into that issue as well. I've had multiple listings where there were 3, 4, 5 sellers, but we only had one sign, and nobody knew about the other ones till we got under contract, and then the contract wasn't valid, and the listing wasn't valid. Because if you don't have, you can start a listing with one signer, but we can't do a contract without all sellers, all buyers signing, or if we're adding one, then we do the AOA, and everybody signs. So that's a lot of the things that are taking up my time right now that are causing some delays that I'd really love and appreciate your help with. If there's any other questions, formatting things, please feel free to give me a call. I can drop and switch gears, especially for urgencies, but if I don't know it's something urgent, right now it's the order of closing to make sure everything's in compliance. It's a lot of trying to make sure I'm cleaning up everything. It's kicking back disclosures constantly because we're getting partial answers on the other side. Give me that listing as soon as you get it so I can make sure we get our disclosures done so I can start asking the questions of the sellers so we don't have any problems. We can flip the disclosures like that. It really helps out a lot. So I know we're going into a very unusual, it's been an unusual market, but now it's going to be a little bit more work. People are having different reactions, rates doing what they are, going up. Granted, I'm a little jaded. My mom started this at 18 something with wraparound. So when I see 3, 4, I'm like, this is amazing. So I have a little bit of an issue on that too. Let me know how I can help. Thank you so much. If there's any questions, if you want me to look over a contract, if you got anything, just give me a call. My cell is surgically attached. I don't have any travel plan until May. I'm planning on being here and trying to help get us all as much done as possible. And as always, thank you so much for having me on the team. I really, really appreciate it. Have a great day. Call me anytime, 619-993-7264. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.